These are some old pit bulldogs right here. You know, like some of these dogs. The bloodline of these dogs could have been used to create Bully, to create the American Bully. This is where the drive comes from in the American Bully. This is why they were not made to be small. The American Bully could not have made to be small when it derived from what we call game dogs. Dogs that literally go after things. That dog right there is hunkered down. Look how tall that game dog is. Game dogs have to be kept on chains because of how they act. When you breed a bully to a bulldog, it takes on different characteristics, different definition. Becomes a wrinkled dog. The drive becomes slow. It gets taken away. They breathe hard. They breathe heavy. But when you take a bully and breed it to a game dog, they don't breathe heavy. They have more drive. Is basically where they come from. A bully is in some shape, forms, and fashions is a game dog too. It derived from them. Now it was bred to be a nicer dog. It was bred to be a companion dog. That's what it was bred to be, was a companion dog, a nice dog. Like they say, a pit bull on steroids. Look at the body on that dog. It was bred to be all of that. And that was the right way to go about breeding a dog. But, you know, some people just didn't want to see it so big. They never felt that way about this pit bull. Now, one thing I always said about the pit bull, man, out of all the paper hanging that was going on back in the days, you really don't know what the dog is. You know, the dog could be mixed with all kinds of things. There goes a black and tan pit bull. See what I'm saying? Look at that black and tan. That's a black and tan Soros dog. He not got no tricolors on him. He's just black and tan. Old school Sorrell's dog. Friendly with that lady. Look at him. He's black and tan. Perfect example of a pit bull that's black and tan. Right there. That's a Sorrell's pit bull. Man, that's a pretty black and tan pit bull too. He's not tricolored. He's black and tan. Look at that, bully fans. Look at that American bully. Entrepreneurs, American bully billionaires, American bully scientists. Look at this. See, you got the wrong definition of tricolor. No, it's not tricolor. It's black and tan. There it is right there. Perfect example. Woo, hey. That's a perfect example of a black and tan dog. And it's an old dog. You see the film is steady moving up and down. That's an old dog. Still hyper. Still on that chain going hyper. That's a Sorrell's dog. This is a Sorrell's dog too. Nice and big. Look at that. Can't you see Monster? Look at Monster Jojola. That's a Monster Jojola historical parent right there. Look at him. Can't you see Monster? You can look at a pit bull and probably see a bully. But you can't look at a pit bull and see a bulldog. And some of these pit bulls, like on Mr. Mayfield's yard, some of his pit bulls look like bulldogs. No joke. That dog Diabo, Daibo was a pit bull. But you can see in Daibo, because he was an old school dog, you can see that the Bulldog still popped out of him. He looks totally different than some of his brothers and sisters. That's a big old pretty dog right there. Look at how big he is. That's a big dog. That's a nice dog, man. That's a big old pretty dog, boy. Whatever that dog right there, you gotta know what you're doing to take him home. See where he's at on that chain? That's where he belongs. And when he comes off that chain, you take him with you. He's only supposed to be with you guarded heavily. This is what's in the American Bully. Okay? This is how people should, look at their dogs and write down the history of your dog and your bloodline. Keep records of the dogs that you bred. Keep records so you don't have to lie and say, yeah, this dog come off this dog and that dog come off that dog. Which back in the days, these people used to lie like a mug too. I mean, they damn near invented lying when it come to the pit bulls. And they damn near invented it. So a lot of them old school pit bull breeders that were hanging papers lying about these dogs, man. But, the dog is a very historical dog. It's beautiful. It's always been known to do what other dogs pretty much can't and do it better than them. You know what I'm saying? The lineage on the old school pit bulls, a lot of people may not know what the heck bred a pit bull. Because, they say they like to breed them to where they had long teeth and they had a lot of wind. And they had they could bite pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful dog right there. Man, look at that beautiful dog. That's off Mr. Sorrell's yard. Look at that beautiful dog. Old school dog, man. Now, I don't know why the new school dogs got smaller. See, you seen the Staffordshire Terriers. There was a few of them Staffordshire Terriers that were pocket. You know what I mean? Like nice pocket sized staffies. But you ain't gonna see no blue pocket pit bull. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see a blue pocket pit bull or a Merle pit bull right here. So I don't know how it can come to evolution when the dogs go back this far and even further. They go back this far and even further. Look at that. That's a pit bull terrier, American pit bull terrier. That's an American pit bull terrier from Mr. Sorrell's yard. Back in the days, okay? This is why an American bully could never be small. He can never be a small dog, and they have to be athletic dogs. They have to be athletic dogs. These dogs are athletic. They so athletic, they on a chain. You know what I'm saying? They not playing. These are not playing dogs. The history of the American bully is that the American bully derived from these dogs. They derive from dogs such as this. Here's Mr. Mayfield's yard. They derive from dogs such as this. These dogs did not come from strictly a bulldog, because if it did, it would look bulldog. You know what I'm saying? It would look all bulldog. See, that's an old school pit bull. That's an old pit bull right there. You know what I'm saying? Old pit bulls. These dogs belong to Mr. Mayfield. They on chains. They on nice size chains. They ain't got no messed up feet. They kind of, they hyper. Look at how hyper they are. Look at how hyper they are. Look at that dog's face. It look a little bulldogish in his face. See, that's what you probably can call a throwback, because you can see that the bull came out of that dog a little bit more. His head is boxed. He looked like a Daibo offspring. Or he could be Daibo's brother. Look at that pit bull. Look totally different. Red with a snout. See, the last dog didn't have a snout. He had a little bitty snout, but it didn't look like that one. It didn't look like that one. But I bet you when you put him in that box, he went crazy. He did his thing in that box. Look at that dog. Look at the snouts on them. Look how tall they are. Some of these pit bulls could possibly look like a hound dog. Look at them run. They love to run. Dogs love to roam. Look at that. Ooh, look at them long legs on that dog. That dog is nice and long right there. That dog right there ain't no joke. Nice and long. Look just like a hound dog. Old school pit bull, man. I would like that dog right there. Nino was a badass dog. Yeah, that's a nice pit right there. Oh man. Oh man, look at them eyes, almond shaped on that dog. But he got a long snout on him. He looked crazy as a pit bull. That's a different type of pit bull. I ain't never saw one like him. I ain't seen no pit like him. That's nice. Huh? There you go. Who was that? Look how crazy and wild they are, though. They don't stand still. This is the lineage of an American bully. This is how they act. There go Daibo. And he looked just like a bulldog. Look at him. Look at Daibo. Mayfield's Daibo looked just like a bulldog in the face. Man, but he wasn't bulldog. He was a pit. Look at her. That could have been Daibo's sister. She kind of like favoring. Look at that dog. Her and his ears look the same. And they look the same in the face. Yeah, man. She on the chain looking nice. I want you to see. There's no way that you could have possibly got all of this Merle shit talking about the evolution of who? What Merle? Well, how you evolutionize on the Merle? You wasn't supposed to go evolution. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Clemmings. Jerry Clemmings was an old school pit bull breeder. Yeah, he was. He had dogs. He ain't had no blue dogs though. And he didn't have no tricolor dogs. And he didn't have no Merles. But he had dogs. Pit bull history. Let's go to class, y'all. Look at these pit bulls' feet. Let's go to class for a little while. We might have didn't go to class in school, but class is in session when it come to these dogs, because I know damn well your dog shouldn't have got smaller. It shouldn't have transformed. His back shouldn't be messed up. He should have high prey drive. And if you wanted to take the prey drive out of him a little bit, you could have done that. But this is still some of the ways they should be acting and some of the ways they should look. When you remove a terrier from the bully, what do you have left? I keep asking this question over and over again, because the onlyest thing you can have left inside of that bully is Bulldog. Look at that dog. That dog pretty tall too and lanky. See, a pit bull is tall and lanky. Some of them got hound dog faces, got long snouts. And some of them don't. But all of them got that will to please their owner. That drive in them. They all got that. To you, they might have been ugly dogs. But your dog can't do nothing that ugly dog can do, because that ain't an ugly dog to me. That dog right there is fabulous. Man, that dog right there worth a lot of money. That's an old school dog. Look at that dog. These are old school dogs. This is where some of the dogs that we play with derive from. You don't never know. I told you could have some Hollingsworth in there, some Niggerino. You can have some some Clemens in there, some Sorrells in there. You could have it in there. Some Mayfield in there. You could have it in there. And if you don't got it in there, you should go run and put it in there. Since somebody else done put and added all them Bulldogs, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no bully, because it didn't come from some of these things right here. You can't have a bully if you ain't got some good bull blood, man. If you ain't got some good bull blood inside of your dog, how you got a bully, man? How do you got a bully? I mean, sometimes you just gotta look at some of the dogs that made the bully. You know what I mean? And then that way you can't sit here and argue with yourself. You'll come to the realization that a bully didn't actually come from a bulldog. And you'll come to the realization real fast. Real fast. See a dog that look like that? That's a watchdog. That's what you call a watchdog right there. See? It's not a pit bull. That's not a Staffordshire Terrier. That's a watchdog. See how a watchdog look? Yeah, watchdog. Look at that watchdog. Take a real deep look at some of these bloodlines that y'all playing with. Okay? Look at these dogs. That's a watchdog. Okay? Look at them. Look at the face on them. I'm going to get to some videos and show you some videos of these old school dogs. You know what I mean? The dogs that's inside of the American Bully. It's inside of the American Bully. And then, you know, maybe sometime you could take time and show me some dogs. They go a watchdog that you think that's inside of the American Bully. That's a watchdog, man. See, people will look at that dog and call that a pit bull. You don't even know the names to these dogs. Sometimes you're giving the dogs the wrong names. That is a watchdog right there. That's a dog that's inside of the American Bully. Okay? So when you start to breed the dog and you call the dog old, the dog can be old if the bloodlines still exist. It's just that you just manage, like old folks would say. You know what I'm saying? You just manage. You want to do your own thing. That's a watchdog, okay? Because a lot of people don't know what dogs are sometimes. And, you know, you literally got to run to the internet, man, to show a lot of y'all what these dogs are. You got to show, you know what I mean? People have these dogs just in case you have never saw one. They still have these dogs. They're still running the planet. It ain't like they're dead. You know what I mean? It's just that you can't get a hold of one. So you go and breed your own stuff to replace it. But that's a watchdog right there. See that? That's a watchdog. Let y'all see some dogs. Cause maybe you don't know what a dog is. You know what I'm saying? You just fell off a little bit and start breeding your own stuff to the point to where it's, you know, when you start breeding your own stuff, you start leaning on your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? This is a Mayday Chinaman cross. That's a pit bull. That's a pit bull right there. Mayday Chinaman cross. Look at that dog. Woo, way. Damn. Look at him. That motherfucker there. Been a long time since some of you bully breeders seen a dog that look like that, huh? You a bully, though. You a bully. You American bully. You breeding these bully dogs. They got pit bulls that, boy, look at your bully dog and make him cower down right now. Give a damn how pretty your color is. They got some pits out here that'll look your dog in the face and make him cower down. That's a female and she ain't playing no games. Look at that pretty dog. That is a gorgeous dog. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. Man, and she ain't no joke, man. Look at that. Look at that dog right there. Man, look, he over there on attention. He don't want no problem with that crazy ass broad right there. Ooh, look at her. That's beauty. And you got these dogs that look nowhere near this, and you got a bully. So if you took this terrier out of your dog, what do you have left? You got a bully. You got an American bully sitting in your yard, in your house. If you took it out, what do you got left? You ain't got no Garner Pit Bull off in there. You ain't got no Hollingsworth up in there. You ain't got no Mayday up in there. You ain't got no Chinaman up in there. You ain't got no Old Family Red up in there. You don't got that. That you want to sit here and say you got all these bullies. You don't got no Frisco off in there. You don't got no Sorrells off in there. You don't know. You don't got this in there. You know what you wouldn't got? You wouldn't put some Collie off in there. Some miniature pincher off in there. Yeah, you put some miniature pincher in there. You put some you put some Australian Shepherd off in there. Yeah, that's what you did. You put some Australian Shepherd up in there. You turned the dog extreme colors. The dog is no longer the same color. I don't understand why the dogs turn colors and they don't act the same. They don't do nothing. You're going to sit here and the dogs will be banned because everybody is taking and breeding what they want to breed. They are no longer American bullies. Some of them are just little toads and mutants. And that's just being truthful, not talking about nobody dog. But sometimes when you out here and you claim you got these dogs and somebody want to see these dogs and then you bring the dogs to the table and they all different colored, small. That ain't the dog that the person wanted to see. And then you want to sit here and say, well, why are you clowning my dog? And at a dog show, you want to sit here and say why you didn't pick me. You know what I'm saying? This is a beautiful dog right here. I'm not even going to lie. That is a beautiful dog. Okay? But we never saw anything that looked like that in old school history. You can't find no historical dog that looks like that. This is the American bully. This is where people are at with the American bully. You cannot even find old school dogs that look like this. Is a beautiful dog. What is wrong with this dog? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with this dog. But there is something that's wrong with this dog. It's not a bully, and the person who bred it know damn well you going against the standard. All types of ways you going against the standard. You can't find this type of dog nowhere in the history of American bully history. But you can find these dogs all over the streets right now. Okay? And it's just to the point to where you can almost say it's not fair, you know what I'm saying, to the American bully, period, because there were people who've been doing this for almost 15 to 20 years that got backyards full up to the top with old school dogs, and none of them look like your dog. Now, on top of that, most of the dogs today are the dogs that's being picked because, these are the evolution dogs. These are the dogs that the evolution's picked. We like the newer bully style better than we like the older bully style. That's the style that we like. So now you got to sit here and breed the dog the way of the new bully style. Not only that, but you got to also jump into different categories of the American bully. Standard, classic, micro, XL. And you got this new one, extreme. So now you got so many different classes of the dog. You can't never ever say what a bully is no more. So are we just breeding these dogs to satisfy our own egos? Or are we breeding these dogs to make the dog better? But if you're making one dog better, then every single dog has to look like that. It's too many classes. It's too many classes for every single dog to look like that. You ain't finna make 5 classes of dogs all look the same, are you? Are you gonna make 5 classes of dogs all look the same? Are you? Are you? Because it's kind of getting crazy with the American bully, because now you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what a bully is. In a minute, you're not going to know what a bull terrier is. You're not going to know what a bull terrier is in a minute, because they're completely destroying. The dog is completely being destroyed. Look at this pretty dog. Look at this pretty dog here. Look at that pretty dog. See? So you still got pretty dogs roaming. American Pit Bull Terrier, American Bully crosses roaming. You still got them. They walking on 4 legs. They got red noses. I remember when everybody liked red nose pits. They didn't like no blue dogs. Then the blue dogs came out. Then everybody liked blue dogs, and they forgot about the red nose pit. So nobody wanted to even mess with the red nose pit no more, because the blue dog was what? Making all the money. See, even way back then, when it came to pit bulls, everybody was willing to destroy the dog just to get some money. Once they seen that the pit bull was able to be sold at because it was blue, everybody went towards that dog. Everybody went towards that blue dog. You no longer seen for a very long time, and I'm not shitting on no blue dogs. I'm just really just talking real facts. For a long time, you never even seen no other colors coming out on a pit bull except a blue dog. You never, you know what I'm saying? And then they got so saturated that everybody had them so much. Now everybody want to see the normal colors on a pit bull. But guess what? These blue dogs then came in and took all the normal colors away from the dogs. So now what you really recreating is a pit bull crossed to a Cane Corso or some other kind of blue dog that, you know what I'm saying, popped up. But it wasn't a Staffordshire. I doubt that a Staffordshire sat there and gave all them dogs them blue colors like that. You know, a Staffordshire does come in blue. But I sat there and it's clearly doubt that Staffordshire Terrier gave all those dogs those blue colors like that. Really. Okay? Really. We really got to just say that. You ain't going to go see nobody with dogs, that are Gaff dogs. Some people don't even know what a Gaff line dog is. Some people ain't never even seen a Gaff dog. In certain regions, they don't breed Gaffs. In certain regions, they don't breed Gaff dogs. A lot of you California guys don't got no Gaffs. You ain't got no Gaffs. You from California. Where you get a Gaff from? You must have bought that damn dog here from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm from California. I see the dogs running around. That's a Gaff dog right there. I see the dogs running around in California. That's a Gaff dog right there. That's a Gaff. Okay? Sometimes you got to know what these dogs are. You got to know what they are. And sometimes if you want to know what they are, you got to do your homework. Mm-hmm. You got to do your homework. Sometimes you might have to go to the internet just to see what kind of person put a Gaff dog out there. Can I see a Gaff dog? What is a Gaff dog? What makes a Gaff dog? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to want to know that, Mr. Dog Man. You supposed to want to know what a gaff is. That's a gaff, Mr. Dog Man. You know, they really old dogs. You know, a lot of y'all don't know nothing about old dogs like the Gazette Pit Bull. I've been looking that dog up. A lot of y'all don't even do no homework. Some of y'all act like y'all scared to read a book. Now I know a lot of people can't read. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta try. You know, I can't speak Spanish that good. But I'm trying. I'm trying to learn. You feel me? You gotta get it in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it in. There goes a gaff dog. You gotta get it in. When you really want to get to the bottom of this situation, you gotta get it in. Okay? Bully gang. We finna talk about these bullies, man. This where the bully come from. Okay? That's a gaff dog. You gotta get it in. You need some help getting it in? I'ma help you get it in. How about that? How about I help you get to work? Quit sitting here talking about putting all these dogs in the breed. That's a gaff dog. That is what a gaff looks like. Okay? For all them slow learners out there, man. It's real facts, man. We're going to talk about some facts. Y'all be talking about all this. Look at that pretty dog.